This is Randy with BibleBuyingGuide.com, taking a look today at Crossway's ESV Scripture Journal New Testament set. This comes in a nice little case with a top that comes off, and then the case underneath holds each of the books. Now, the books of the Bible, most of them have their own book. The larger books, the smaller books are combined, and they're all in biblical order except for this one, but everything else is in biblical order. And nice case. It's a cardboard case covered in black. Looks really nice. Looks nice sitting on the shelf. It's easy to handle, so all the books are easy to grab. They look really nice. I like the way these look. Let's take a look at a book. So they are they have a cardboard cover or paperback cover, really thick board. I love how thick that cover is. And the front has the ESV logo and the name of the book in foil, and the spine has the name of the book in Crossway. Looks really elegant. So let's see what the big deal about this is. Super thick paper. I don't know the GSM of that paper, but that is super thick paper. It uses the 2016 edition of the ESV. It's made in China. I did receive this in exchange for an honest review from Crossway. That's the big deal right there. Okay, so first of all, it's a single column setting, paragraph, of course, and poetry is set to stanzas. It has about 11.75 font, generous space between the lines here. The leading is really nice. Black letter, looks really sharp, really easy to see. Creamy colored paper. Not really dark, not the dark yellow that you would see in the Journal of Bible, but it's creamier than what you're going to see in a standard Bible. So the text is presented on the left, and the right has dotted lines, dots to make lines, so that you can write your own notes. So that's how this is a journal edition. And that's every single page. Now, then you can see the poetic setting for the Old Testament quotes. It does not include references or footnotes, but it does have the section headings. I like reading this. It's great for writing, but I like reading it too. Now, in the back, where there are pages left, they have several pages for notes. That's basically it. I've written in one of these. Let's see. Just to show you what it looks like with writing. This is using a Pigma Micron. And there you can see the stitching. So you can see the threads. So let's see what this looks like on the other side of the page. That is seriously opaque. It looks like it has line matching. Everywhere I can actually see through the paper, I see line matching, but it's hard to see through the paper. It's very similar in font size and paper quality to the reader's set, the individual books. So here's how it would compare. Very similar. Let's look at the exact same book both tries. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the Gospels and Acts. I've got Acts right there, so let's just go ahead and look at Acts if I can find it. It would be after the Gospel of John. Acts of the Apostles. So that's how they would compare. So they're about the same size, footprint-wise. About the same paper, which I think that might be 60 GSM if I'm remembering correctly, but I'm just going by memory, so ignore that. And even though now this does have the verse numbers, chapter numbers, and verse numbers, these verse numbers are bold so I can find them easy. I don't have any issues finding these. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of trouble ignoring them either. So I find this to be an excellent reader. So that's an excellent little set for reading. So if you want to see more about this, I'm writing an article on BibleBuyingGuide.com. I'll post a link at the bottom of this, and I'll post some links where you can purchase these. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know.